Hey yo, I'm Vanessa Jameson.
Symphony Monet.
Siobhan Pierre. It's gonna be live.
And Tara Nicole.
Hey, lip lock fans, what's locking lips today? First of all, on a very serious note, we would like to say rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. The Trayvon Martin was a sad issue as a boy, 15 years old, as a matter of fact, tries to go to a friend's house or a family member's house. He gets killed by a white man. Now today we're going to be talking about the racial issue.
One second. He's actually not white.
I heard he was Hispanic.
He's Hispanic.
Is it actual factual?
I shouldn't put my fist up
You
like
put your
that.
fist up to him being Hispanic?
I know.
Is it factual though? We don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, from what everybody's trying to make it seem like, it was.
you can be a white Hispanic. You can be a white Hispanic.
Or he can be Hispanic, and it still would be racism.
Either way.
Yeah.
So racist.
So have any one of y'all guys, like, rest in peace Trayvon Martin, have anyone, listen to the Trayvon Martin Plies song, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. But have any of you guys faced racism in any type of way?
I have. One time I was walking in a grocery store, and it was me and my friend. We're both dark-skinned, mind you, and this older Caucasian lady, as soon as we turn a corner, she jumps and holds her purse.
That's messed up.
I got a whole bunch of racist stories.
Let's hear it. What are your racist stories?
I was in 5th grade and my teacher used to think I always cheated every time I got an A in class. Plenty of times when I walked by people, they held their purses, held their things, but I mean, I was a criminal, so it's kind of was good sometimes in a way, but I remember getting an A on a test that my teacher basically made me throw out and try to make me take it again because they didn't believe I can get an A. That happened with 2 different teachers. I mean, racism is a sad issue. I come from a place where we have a lot of racial riots. Like, I mean, St. Pete, we have a lot of racial riots, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's just my intake on it.
And look at you now.
With
in a nice little corduroy suit, rocking the pink.
Yeah, I switched it up, but I mean, I'm not racist. I love white people. I love all people, black people. I'm a very proud African American. I'm very proud of that.
See, I've experienced racism in a different way. Like, I'll meet someone who's white and they'll be like, "Oh, you talk white," and it's like, what does that mean? Like, I talk educated? Does that make me like? It's like they're shocked. Like I'm supposed to talk a certain way just because I'm black. And it's like they're saying, oh, you're not educated, like we don't expect you to talk or have an intelligent conversation. And I feel like that's racism just as much as shooting someone just because they're black. Either way, that's kind of like bringing us down and making it seem like, oh, you guys can't be smart, when it's like we've come a long way, and I feel like that's just as bad as, violence.
I totally agree with you. I feel like it's no such thing as speaking white, because believe it or not, it's very few of them, but I done met white gangsters that talk just as hip as us, so
Just as hip.
Yeah. I've actually, believe it or not, like most of the racism things that I can racist things I can first think of came from actual black people. Like, as you guys know, like I'm natural, and it's mostly black people that are like, oh, well, why would you wear your hair like that? Like, that's really like, you should straighten it out and all this other stuff. And I've had people be like, oh, well, you dress white, you talk white. And it came from black people. And it's not like I'm trying to downplay this at all. It's really sad that it happened. But I was talking to a friend actually today, right before I came to the show, and they were like, well, I understand that this is bad, but this is only minor to what actually happens in the world and what happens in the United States right here. And people don't take a look at it until it makes headlines. Like, we need to be more aware and not just talk about this one situation, like let's do something about it,
Like black on black crime should be just as serious as a white person shooting someone. Like it's almost like it's only a big deal because it's a racist thing, where stuff like that happens all the time inside of the black community.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How do you guys feel when different races joke about different races?
All right.
Like for example, can I give an example first?
All right.
One of my white friends, I have a lot of white friends. I went to all white high school. I speak etiquettely at times, and like a lot of black people be like, why do you speak like them and whatnot? But they make jokes about African Americans and laugh. Or they be like, Anessa, do you know that black person right there? How am I supposed to know every black person that walks across the street? and they laugh about it. And I think them laughing about it is a form of ignorance and a form of racism. I feel like.
Wait, hold on.
What do you guys feel? Is that racism? Is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
was
asking.
Unless, hold on, we're gonna get back on that topic. But to get back on your topic, no, I don't mean to cut you off and switch topics. But you said, how does black on black crime should be taken as serious as white on black crime? The difference of why this makes it such a big issue is because the guy got away. Like, he was out. I heard he was out real quickly. You understand what I'm saying?
But I feel like
and if it was a black guy who killed a white guy, I mean, you don't hear about too many black guys killing white people and getting away with it. That's just the thing. I mean, I don't think anybody with murder should get away with it. But on that specific issue, like, if it was the other way around, like, I remember hearing a quote saying that if it was the other way around, the Trayvon would have been arrested like this. And he would have been, even if he was innocent, he would have been released that soon.
But I think it's the same thing. Like, I feel like there are gangs fighting over drugs.
It is.
And they're two black gangs, and they'll kill each other, and they'll get away with it too. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, racism is sad and it is a lie, but I feel like sometimes black people get so caught up in, like, oh, it's a racist cause, that it's like the person who killed from this gang who killed someone else, they should go to jail too. Right. It's like they don't really take it. They're not, running around like wearing hoodies and stuff like that for black on black crime. And it is sad that it's a racial thing, but it's still sad. Like, those are moms, sons dying every day over drugs and things like that.
But if it's over
that's a
drugs,
whole separate topic, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. Because over drugs and stuff, the question is, I mean, it's few who die over innocent. I'm just saying,
my dad's family is all born and raised in Philly. Yeah. And people die there all the time and no one cares.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not because they're not as innocent. And when you do have innocent people who die, because believe me, I'm from a hood that, like, we had beefs where people was dying. And when somebody innocent did die, it became a big issue. They had the whole force come in and take people out. Because the whole thing, the community don't look at you as innocent. Because if you gangbang and you die any day, then it's okay. But, like, what happened with my hood specifically, somebody from my hood supposedly, killed somebody from tried to kill somebody from a different hood, and ended up killing this little girl. And when that happened, the whole hood and the whole community, like, got into our hood, and it basically became a big issue. But to go back to your topic about the joking with friends, I know it's kind of an abrupt topic, but you're joking with the friends about racial issues. How do we feel about that?
I was saying, like, we all joke. We all make racist jokes. And when is it going to get to the point where it's no longer funny? Because those jokes are actually serious. Right. Oh, look how many kids just popped out of the car. Oh, they must be Mexicans. Like, that's actually serious. Our producer over there is over there laughing.
She's half Mexican.
It is funny in a sense, but in a way, they're people, and they have to do what they have to do at the end of the day. If they can only afford a little Civic and put 6 kids in there, and they have to have 6 kids because they have to raise those kids to work and make money to support their family, that's a serious note at the end of the day. So when is it going to get to a point where jokes are no longer funny? Because racism still exists today.
All right. As far as the people hopping out of cars, I got a serious note to admit to people. My mama is black, and she is known for having people lap it up. That's what we call it, lap it up. That means you got to ride on somebody's lap. But the whole racial jokes topic, I have a Javon Pierre moment that's coming back to you. So because it's a serious topic, I want to just say something. We're gonna move it on, but it's just a joke about the joke. So we're gonna bring it back, and when we bring it back, I'm gonna say my part.